guys, it's Pam with 44 Marketplace, and we are, of course, in my favorite place to work. We are here on the screen porch, and we are working on a Rustic Mother's Day gift. I don't know how many of you guys do Mother's Day gifts. I always do something for my mother. I prefer to visit if I can. Hey Diane, thanks for watching. And I know a lot of you guys, if you upcycle, then you're thrifters, okay? Maybe you go to thrift stores, maybe you go to yard sales, maybe you're like me and you do all of the above. Well, tonight what we're going to do is we're going to use Dixie Belle products to make us a Rustic Mother's Day gift. This is one of the ones that I've done, $1.71 at the Goodwill. Hey Karen, thanks for watching. And I painted it with some patina paint, copper paint, and then I put the green reactive solution on it. But tonight, what we're going to do is something even better than that. If you go to any of the local dollar stores or whatever, you know, they've got these pots that are made from foam, so they're real lightweight. They've already got your holes drilled in there for you and everything. And tonight what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these and make it pretty and make it not look like a dollar store pot. Maybe you picked it up at a yard sale or something like that. It's got great details, but it's really just a foam pot. And then we've also got one that I went ahead and put some things on. And this one is a terracotta pot, and I added a little bit of texture. I don't know if you can see in the picture, but I added some texture to it and everything. This is just a regular terracotta pot, and we are going to do the other side live so you can see what we can do. And then you fill it up with some flowers. If you've got toddlers or something, you might not want to let them help you with this part of it, but they can help you plant flowers for Gam Gam or Nana or whomever. Or if Dad's watching, he can plant flowers for Mom, and it makes a great gift. So what we have done is, since we are using porous pieces, you definitely want to make sure and use some type of other paint besides your patina paint first, okay? Because your patina paint is more expensive, and you may not want your pot soaking it all up. Because this one is a terracotta pot, it did soak up X amount. The foam pots soak up even more. So what I did was I started with a base coat of pine cone because I had it sitting here. And that way I didn't have to worry about it soaking up so much of my copper paint. I just put a quick base coat of pine cone on there. And that was that. Base of pine cone, and let it sit out here. And I don't know where you are, but it was kind of warm here. So it dried very quickly here today. I can tell by everybody dropping off. Everybody doesn't find this real interesting, but it's a quick way to make a Mother's Day gift. We are going to do another Mother's Day gift on Thursday, and we are going to do some decoupaging and some transfers and that kind of thing. Something that the kids can help you get involved in. Like I say, you may not want the kids to help you with this part of it because we are going to use some copper patina paint with some reactive solution. But the planting of the plants they would really love. So if you are interested in sticking around and watching, that's great. If not, thanks for tuning in. And we're going to... Alright, so we've already got our base coat of pine cone on here. We've already got our first coat of the copper patina paint on here. And when we put our second coat on is when the magic happens. So we're going to put our second coat on. And we are going to make sure we get all of our flower details and everything like that. Because this pot really does have some cute details. We're going to get all of these on here. While we're painting, what have you guys done today? Has it been a good day? Did you get a lot accomplished? Or has it been one of those days where you're just spinning your tires and really not getting very much accomplished at all? Today was one of those days I really got a lot accomplished. I got 4 pieces finished up. 2 of them got picked up by customers. And I got 2 more that are going out tomorrow. Alright, so now we have got our second coat of our copper patina on here. And you have a choice. We have blue spray. Can you see that? Of course, it's backwards. Sorry about that. We've got blue patina spray and green patina spray. You can spray it, you can brush it, you can do whatever you want. We're going to lightly spray this side of it, and you'll get to see what happens. Well, I say we're going to spray it. If our sprayer cooperates, we are. And of course, it's not because we're live. It was just spraying a minute ago. Hey, Debbie. Guess it just needed to breathe a little. All right. So now that we're spraying, we're going to spray that, and we're going to kind of sit it to the side so that you can, we'll check in with it so that you can see what's happening with it. And I like to lift it up, because if you don't lift it up a little bit, it will end up with, you'll have a lot of runs and things. So I lift it up, and you can see it's running on the bottom, but we really don't care if it runs on the bottom, because, that's negligible. It's going to be sitting on the bottom, so it doesn't even really matter. And if you just tuned in, I'll show you the other side in just a minute so you can see. Hey, Terry, you finished the blended dresser? You've got to post it on 44 Marketplace. I would love to see it. Hey, Brenda, thanks for watching. Okay, so now this is our real lightweight little foam one. And, I got to be honest with you, I either picked it up at the dollar store or at a yard sale or a thrift store. I pick up things like this all the time because I think, oh, what can I do with that? I'm a hoarder extraordinaire, I'll tell you. Okay, so now we're going to put our second coat of our copper patina. I didn't show you the jar, but it is a Dixie Belle Patina Paint in copper. And the reason it's called a patina paint is you are not creating a faux finish. You are actually creating a natural process, and you are using the copper particles in this paint with the reactive solution, and you are actually causing a natural process. So when people tell you, oh, you're just creating a faux finish, no, you can create a faux finish with gilding wax and things like that, but we're actually causing the copper to patina right here while we're watching. Okay, so now if you look at the side of this, it has kind of a creepy guy's face in the middle, and then it has some little decorations on there. We're just going to highlight those. And again, we can take our spray, if it'll spray this time, and we can spray our piece, just kind of lightly mist it. But I've got some of the blue patina spray, and we are going to use our brush, and we're going to add a little bit of blue patina spray on those details. I don't know if it's showing up, but that way you can see what that looks like, okay? Doesn't take but just a minute, and you'll start seeing the process happen. Now, if you'll notice, this is kind of running a little. You can just take a paper towel and dab it a little. You can let the runs happen, because when things naturally age, they'll have some little runs where it rains and things like that. So you don't want to control it so much that it doesn't look organic, but you may want to just control where your colors are and that kind of thing on your piece. I'm going to put some blue up here near the rail. If my mother were close by, I would make sure that she got this planter with some beautiful plants in it, because this time of year you can get great deals on plants. So I don't know if you can see, but we are aging. Hey, Diane. I'm so glad. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. Okay, so now I've got my blow dryer here so that we can kind of speed up the process a little bit. And I tell you what, we're going to prop this one up a little, and I'm going to show you where we are with the first one we did. Now look at that. Can you see how pretty that is? And that is just a light mist. I don't know if can you see how great that looks? That's just lightly misted with our green patina spray, okay? Just because you've already misted it and it's already started changing, you don't have to stop there. You can always put more on. I think on the spray it says that it'll react for up to 6 hours. And I'll tell you, I found that mine will react for up to 24 hours. So you really don't have to worry about how long it takes or whatever. We're going to cut this on just a quick minute. Okay, the heat from the blow dryer helps to speed it up. Now, I'll tell you the ideal thing to do is if you can get it out in, especially if you live in the South like I do, if you will get it out in the hot Georgia sun, our humidity and the heat, make it just blossom. Make it turn very green and blue and everything like that. I don't know if you can see. I actually have my lights on tonight, which normally I do not have my projection lights on. So I'm hoping that it helps you so that you can see how pretty this is. But now you can imagine, once we do a little bit more with this, what it's like when you give it to Mom full of some beautiful flowers. I saw a commercial today, and I think Lowe's has their annuals on sale, 5 for $5. So, you know, get you some potting soil. Always when you do these, make sure you put some gravel in the bottom and peat moss or something so that it has good drainage. And then put you some type of Miracle-Gro type potting soil. It works great. And then that way you've got a beautiful, beautiful flower pot for your mom. Okay, so we're going to go back to this one while that one dries a little bit. And now you can see this one is very, very coppery and green. And the good thing about it is, once it's like this, what you can do is, we're going to blow dry it a little. All right, while that side dries, I'm going to show you the other side that we started with. This is the other side I did before the camera came on, because sometimes people get impatient. Now, once you've got it like this, I don't know, let me push you down. All right, once you've got it like this, you can see I added some texture down here with the green. Put it close so you can see the texture that I added just by kind of stippling the paint, the copper paint on, and then spraying that on there. But if it's too blue and too green for you, you can kind of go back in and touch it with your copper paint and add a little bit more of the accents of the copper back in there. All right. So just that quickly, see, we put a little bit more of the copper back in there, but can you see the blues and the greens, how vibrant it is? This is just a terracotta pot that I'm sure I either picked up at a yard sale or a thrift store or something. And now once you get it filled up with some pretty flowers, it makes a great inexpensive gift. Mom, grandmom, great-grandmom, anybody would like that. Aunts, whatever. We're back to this one so you can see where we are, and you can see how well it just ages up. And this one is completely dry. The bottom one is completely dry, whereas the top one is still drying, and you can see that the colors aren't quite as vibrant on the top one. But once they have a chance to dry in completely, we can highlight it. And now you don't have to just use the patina paints. Any of the Dixie Belle paints are great to highlight with. It's just the patina paints actually give you a look that not everybody can achieve. Hey, Allie, thanks for watching. Hey, Pat, thanks for watching. So, I just wanted to kind of show you guys that you can really do very nice things for Mother's Day with Dixie Belle. I am a premier dealer for Dixie Belle in my Eatonton store and at the Cotton Depot in Monroe, as well as Big Peach Antiques in Byron. So we keep all of the patina products, we keep all the Dixie Belle products in stock all the time. And as somebody had said, we actually do sell them online. I sell brushes and paint and everything. If you have questions about completing this finish, please just send me a private message, or if you want to comment on here, I'll answer, because I can see some of the comments, but without my glasses, I really can't see all of them. It's just kind of guessing. So, I'll show you again. This is what we started with, just, not with all the runs, just with copper patina, and then we actually turned it into a very pretty piece of aged copper. Well, that's it for tonight. Be sure and tune in on Thursday night, where we're going to do some decoupaging and make some great Mother's Day presents. We're going to do frames and coasters and fun things. And if you have questions between now and then, please send me a private message. See you later.